Hey everyone, how is everyone doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, just wanted to put out a note as I'm starting the channel in YouTube. The honest intentions behind every upload that I will do, behind every exercise or every routine that I practice, that I will put out honestly in front of everyone. So the story is that it started in 2016. Yeah, late 2016. I remember the remember the month as November. It was November 17th, and I was obese. I was obese, and I was going through a lot of problems over the course of years prior to that. Like, let's say, from my teens, and I was 28. I was about to turn 28 that winter in Bangalore. So that was the time I started my conscious decision I made that I will work solely and solely on myself, because I knew that's about 9 years from today, and I knew that I it's going to take long. I had played badminton before that. I had done. I knew the drills, but the the photo that I'm going to share with you all, the the photos, it's pretty apparent by the photos that what shape I was in and what state of mental health I was in. So uh, just wanted to put out before I post anything that why I stuck to my schedule, no matter what, no matter the place, no matter what I was doing, no matter what the circumstances were, no matter what the schedule was, why I started out. So, so I was diagnosed with depression in 2008, and subsequently it followed with a very, very potent form of OCD. So that's the reality, and I don't want to dwell it on any further. So that was my struggle, and it still is. It still is, and I don't wish to glamorize it or put it forward, but that was a very harsh reality, that on the backdrop of which uh, my mental strength was already developed when I started off my journey, and I knew that this is the only thing that I wish to do in my life in 2016. So I the example was very simple in front of me, and I was staying in a PG in Bangalore, and there was a guy. He was a cousin of one of my very good friends, Siddharth. So he had done a lot of portion control, and I've been noticing him. I've been watching him. I've been seeing him up close. That what is he doing? What is how is he? How, and he had lost a bit of weight by then. So then I applied it to myself for about a month, and I saw the results. I saw the results, and I researched what are the foods to eat, what are the things you need to do, and how much to eat. That was the key thing that I did not know, despite all the all the things that were there. I did not know how much to eat. My brain just did not know. All it knew that I had been in badminton enthusiast, a very good player, and I knew that I had potential, but everything was getting squandered over the last from 2004, which is my teens, my prime, and I there was a place transfer that triggered the whole situation. So yes, the core was developed for me during those years. So the struggle, in fact, in life teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you to hold your ground before doing anything else, before attempting anything else, if before uh, you know just to have the problem and stay in course with my life was a big is the biggest fight I have put up. I can say me and my family have put up, and it was a we had seen I had gone through the drills, medications, and had done all the things that I needed to do, which people who are undergoing this unfortunate situation or must do, if it is out of their limits or out of their control. What must else do in such a situation in life? What must else do? There's no obviously one needs to take stand, one needs to find a solution to life, but that happens only after a point wherein you realize what schedule you need to follow. That doesn't happen overnight, especially in dark times when you don't know what to do. So yeah, that was that's how it started, and gradually I went to a gym. I everything The effect was so instant that got hooked on to this routine that I just gave it everything that I had, my heart and soul, my entire salary, everything used to go into my own well-being, and still does to a large extent. So that was my that was how it started, and I decided that I have to grow one layer upon layer upon layer on each phase of my life. So 2018, 2019, I was high on gym. I was like I bought my own size clothes. I had Again, it was a good phase in my life. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 COVID came. So I was staying in a flat which had gym equipments and all. So me and my flatmate had started working out together. I was leading a very disciplined life, very structured life, I would say, curated life. Not I do not expect it from anybody, but that's how I can only put my story to you and be empathetic towards everyone who listens. And that's why this channel is called The Unique Mindset. My unique mindset, Ashish's unique mindset, and everybody else's unique mindset and story. So 2020 happened, and I did not want to come back to my hometown, which was now Kolkata. I was in Dehradun, born in Dehradun. So that's how the transition happened. I was first 15, 16 years of my life till my 10th boards were in Dehradun, and my dad got retired, and we suddenly came to Calcutta. I had never been to Calcutta before, and it was a very, very strange, but I had found great persons who had depth and character within them, which I don't know, maybe it was my good luck that I found such good souls in Kolkata. And I obviously missed Dehradun, my school, my mates, and everybody. I missed it dearly. I missed it ever so much that that it's so personal to me that I don't want any words. It's just my personal space that I cherish it so much. I miss badminton. Everything got just faded away in a second. So I was this obese guy, as you can see in this picture, and I decided to change my life. I decided that I will not be able to live like this. I have to do something. I have come up so much. I have done so much, struggled through so much, studied things that I didn't wish to or had interest in, but still I survived. I am still surviving. So it was that's the key. My story to discipline. Like, I already had the framework, I already had the mindset when I started off. And so we were in 2020, and let's circle back to that. And 2020, late 2020, I was feeling off due to my OCD. I took my medications and I came back to Kolkata with my parents, and it was a very good time. It was a very time, and then I made the conscious decision that I will not return to Bangalore. It was a big decision because Bangalore had turned the things around for me a lot. And and I met my old pal Dinkrit over Clubhouse, and he connected, and he had a great routine set up. He had a great platform for himself set up, and which is arduous hard work that he has done. That is not. I'll link his Instagram, and you see for yourself what he has done and what discipline is, what rituals is, what ritualization of daily practices are. So that was I again, we spoke on Clubhouse, we connected. There was this personalized bespoke approach to what he suggested, which is rare. I was blessed to have that. And then he gave me certain practices, and he taught me one thing, that never to glorify my problem, my depression, my OCD. Never to do that. He said that this is one thing that I got to learn, that which unfortunately doesn't come across with professionals. I know it's a very, very hard topic. Everybody's problems are unique. Pain is differently felt by everyone, each one. But one thing I knew for myself was that having come thus far, having come so far, and having taken the medications, given the blood tests, all the things that I needed to do, I needed to find a path for myself. I needed to find a different approach. I could not just. I found I needed something different. I needed to go back to my roots. I needed to go back to where I belong spiritually. So he told me a lot of things. He suggested me reading, and we shared a lot of content to how to read, and it was more of alignment, knowing someone, just imbibing the practices. And we in our coaching tenure, we touched upon a bit of yoga, and I picked up upon that. I knew that this is something I cannot go off, and he knew it. That's how coach and mentee relationship is. They know that what the person is coming from, especially when somebody knows you personally, knows you. And I had the good fortune of having few friends who are true, genuine, and who there was very little lack of intellectual awareness in my life, despite other lacks and other deficiencies that I might have come across. But yeah, I've been blessed on that regard. And he started off on a journey, and after that I started handstands, different funky exercises that he does, which only reinforced and optimized my lifestyle. It's very easy to digress. It's very easy to digress in this world, and to go into a territory which is unknown. Go to a gym, change a job, change your city. I decided not to go back to Bangalore. Conscious decision not to change my job. Do the thing that I'm doing, although I had some other plans as well, but everything doesn't work out, and we have to walk the path. And that's how it goes. Yeah. So then on the heat in Kolkata, heat in the terrace, you can see my Instagram. I will link it. And that's how it is. I'm a regular guy, works a regular job, has a regular life. There's so many things to talk about. With OCD, I now drive a car and things like that. So yeah, life is worth venturing into. And yeah, everyone's struggles are different, everyone's pain is different, everyone has lived it differently. But yeah, I can only share my story.